Come here.
Because what?
Come here.
Because what?
Come here.
You don't
Turn
even
around.
know my name.
Turn around.
You don't even know my name.
Turn around.
Stop the car! Get down! Shocker! Corrupt cops get fired, sued, and arrested. They say cops are trained to de-escalate, but what happens when one lets his ego take over? On April 10th, 2020, Urbana police were dispatched to the 1100 block of East Colorado to investigate a reported shooting. Upon arrival, they approached Alea Lewis and Kamarian Busby, despite the fact that neither matched the suspect description.
Do not get down on your knees. Dude, are you hurt? No. Okay, you're limping a little bit.
Wait. Keep your hands away from your waist. I will shoot you, you understand?
I hope your body
If you put your
It's on.
waist again, you will be shot. If you hands to your waist, you will get shot. You understand?
Searching us because of what somebody else said.
Towards me. Keep walking. Okay, we need to look at the instructions. We can stop.
The cop snaps when Lewis dares to argue back. And just like that, he takes the situation to a whole new level.
Okay.
Keep eyes on her, Sarge.
Stop walking.
Because what?
Come here.
Because what?
Come here.
You don't
Turn
even
around.
know my name.
Turn around.
You don't even know my name.
Turn around. Stop. Stop!
Bitch, you just hit me in my face. I hope you got that on camera. I hope you got that on camera.
Okay, just
Stop
relax.
resisting.
I'm not cussing.
I got it.
I think I fucking broke
You
my
a
thumb.
racist
Okay.
ass bitch. You a racist ass bitch.
Stop resisting. Stop
Nigga,
resisting.
you just kicked me, bitch.
Put your hand behind your back.
Got it.
Just relax. Calm down.
Bitch, how I'm supposed to relax you? I'm scraping my face on the concrete.
Stop,
Bitch, who
stop
are
people.
you? You are nobody but with a badge. You're just like me, bitch, literally.
You need to act.
Lewis was later arrested, and the officers had yet to realize their mistake.
Ma'am, yes.
Where's my
you will.
phone? Fuck that.
Okay, relax.
Stop kicking.
Why are you doing?
Stop!
Look, I'm a
Quit!
You got a spit hood in there?
Yeah, you're gonna say right like that.
You when I
Stop.
in your face again.
Okay.
First of all,
No, you spit on us. You're getting that at the door.
fuck you too, bitch.
Get the.
Get her out that way.
Give me my phone. That's all I want. Give me my. Ah! Give me my phone now.
Here you go.
Give me my phone now. Give me my phone, ass man. Ah!
Relax, please. Okay. Thank you.
Got it.
You lucky. You so lucky. You so lucky.
Lewis, who was not suspected of having committed any crimes at the time, was arrested and beaten by Urbana police officers on April 10, 2020. The arrest and the accompanying punch to the head and knee kick to the ribs by UPD officer Eric Ruff was captured on video by civilian bystanders. The video prompted an explosive response from the community about the arrest and police accountability in general. The next situation is a blatant abuse of power, using intimidation tactics to violate constitutional rights. On October 4, 2023, Shawnee police officers arrived at Clifford and Jennifer Gasal's home over an animal control complaint.
Confident they had broken no laws, the couple had already spoken with city officials.
And my wife has spoken to their that I allowed her to deal with.
Can you find out so that I will know?
I will walk in there and ask her.
Okay.
She can tell
I
me.
appreciate it. How are you?
Are you all still behaving?
They're all behaving, yeah. Okay.
So who did you?
Andy. I've tried calling animal welfare multiple times after they showed up.
That's them.
Because I was trying to get a hold of this Brandy person.
When Clifford refused to hand over his ID, the police arrested his wife as a tactic to pressure him into compliance.
He is the one that started this. There was no reason for him. She was walking in, following me. He stood right here and blocked her path.
Clifford had no choice but to provide his ID to secure his wife's release.
Anytime that we asked for...
Did you? Refuse?
I don't know. I wasn't up here, sir. I was on the phone.
And I'm telling you that my wife would get me to cooperate.
Here's the deal, sir.
And guess what? It works. Because I'm not going to allow my wife to go sit in a jail cell.
Okay. It's that simple.
I'm being extorted.
56329.
Officers claimed Jennifer was arrested for obstruction, but they later released her without any charges after Clifford complied.
Business.
We spoke to all the way up to city planning and code enforcement, and they told us we did not need it.
She's going to make some phone calls as well, but right now, anytime an officer asks for, it's obstruction is what it falls under. Anytime we ask, and we're out here investigating, we're trying to get information, sit in court, and whatnot. We can't make those determinations. All we do is enforce what city ordinance is. You do.
What is the ordinance for that?
I don't know the number, ma'am. I don't.
Yeah, because again, we were told all the way up to city planning that we did not fall under the boarding facility license.
Business, which your husband clearly stated, it's recorded, that if you're running a business, then you have to do what I was told over the phone. So, I mean, here's the thing. I don't care who.
Rachel sent me the link in an email.
The link.
To the,
did they give you that?
I'd have to check that email, but she sent me a link to these. We fall under agricultural. We are permitted by use.
Robert's going to be referenced to subject refusing
not what Brandy's
to cooperate with
on the phone.
Red Rock staff with
Brandy's
transport.
going to make some phone calls. Student citations today. If you can prove differently, or if they can prove differently,
Business and your business license has to do with the state of Oklahoma. That's the Oklahoma Tax Commission. So you need to talk to them. Nothing to do with the city. You don't get a business.
Did you just hear that? No vaccine and no city tags.
The police then issued a subpoena to Clifford.
Okay. So, and then 3 black males lab neutered. Let's see. I would recommend going to court on it. Okay.
Choices? You look
Up here in court.
No, you just extorted me. Where am I signing?
Right here. Let's see. Where's he?
Right on the bottom.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I should be happy that you arrested my wife for absolutely no reason after your buddy over here stood in front of her.
There's
You can hand those to her.
Okay.
I'll tell you, you can hand her my license.
All right.
We don't know whether Clifford and Jennifer Gasol have taken legal action against the officers who violated their rights. Under the Fourth Amendment, the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated, and no warrants shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. Quite the storm of events, right? Let's move on to a more gripping case. On January 28, 2019, Officer Giovanni Crespo responded to assist Officer Valderia Sanchez after Gregory Griffin fled from a traffic stop. high-speed chase, Officer Crespo opened fire on Griffin's vehicle.
Stop worrying about them. Let me go. Get in! Come on. Relax, bro. Let me go. Relax. He pointed the gun at me. Bro, he pointed the gun right at me. Cut him fuck, bro. You can use the wet car. No, man. He's gonna hop out. I see the door.
The moment Griffin's car came to a complete stop, Officer Crespo jumped out of his vehicle and discharged his weapon.
Stop the car! Get down! Get out the car! Don't jump, put it down! That's it! Turn the sirens off! Get the I shot him in the head.
Back up.
Yo, he's done.
Griffin tragically lost his life, while his passenger was lucky to survive.
EMS rolling. EMS, yep. 2 guys here. Turn the sirens on. Yo, I shot both of them.
You all right? You good? You good? You did it? Now walk. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Straight to the hospital.
Hey, Sarge, I'm going with him.
Yeah, straight to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm good. Here you go.
What's up, puppy? You good?
I'm good.
What happened?
All right.
Listen, relax. Breathe.
I'm good.
Where did you fire from?
Huh?
Where did you fire from?
I shot both of them here.
Okay, right
and
here.
Then, up there.
Madison. 2 shots here. Go to the hospital.
I can't remember.
Officer Giovanni Crespo was later fired and now faces up to 30 years behind bars.
We find the defendant guilty.
Giovanni Crespo's family cried out from the gallery. 2nd degrees aggravated assault and official misconduct. In January, meaning a gun was actually pointed at him. But prosecutors told the jury Crespo did not even describe the danger as imminent.
Especially in the situation when the officer is not operating in accordance with the law or...
Paying me.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Was there a report that I stole something?
Yes.
There was a report that I stole something.
Turn around.
You just said, hold on.
Stop, Dick. Stop.
I can get my phone out.
Stop.
Wait a minute. Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands?
Hey,
why are you
stop.
putting your hands?
Stop.
No.
Stop.
What?
You're gonna get
paid.
Stop.
Your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop resisting.
You are attacking me.
Stop resisting.
vehicle prowling. You match the description.
Stop
Oh,
resisting.
black guy, vehicle prowling? Really?
Welcome back to Cops Quiz. Did you know that unlawful traffic stops by corrupt cops are still a significant issue? In today's episode, we dive into a case where a corrupt cop used suspicion to seize vehicle, demonstrating blatant misuse of power. Stay with us as we break down the incident and its legal implications. Subscribe to our channel for more hard-hitting stories and insights. Let's get it on. On June 24th, 2019, Mark Domino, 52, drove his motorcycle to work and parked on the backside of the parking lot. Mr. Domino and his wife both worked at the same retail store in Clarkston, Washington, and his wife drove to work and parked on the other end of the lot. After his shift, Mr. Domino returned to his car before crossing the parking lot to ride his motorcycle home. Mr. Domino was looking through his vehicle when a nearby resident, Jody Brunel, observed him and contacted 911, believing his actions to be suspicious. An officer, Chris Lures of the Clarkston Police Department, came soon after the report and confronted Mr. Domino.
Put your phone down for a second. What do you got in your pocket there? Is that just something hanging off your backpack? What is that, a hanger? What are you doing with that? Is this your bike?
Yes.
It's your bike? You got ID on you?
Why do you need my ID?
Because somebody saw you looking at cars, so I'm here just checking and see what's going on. You got ID on you?
Yeah, I do, but did I do anything?
Yeah, I'm figuring that out right now. I'll take a look at your ID, though.
You don't need my ID unless I did something.
Okay.
Unless you...
Turn around and put your hands behind your back. Now!
For what?
Before we get started,
108, pick it up.
please review the
You're gonna obey me, or you're gonna go on the ground.
Why do I obey you?
Because I'm giving you a lawful order.
For what?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Did I do anything?
Yes. Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
What did I do?
Do you want to get tased?
Excuse me?
Turn around and put your hands.
For what? Do you know I work here?
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Do you know I work here? This is my bike.
Okay.
So what did I do for you to approach me and then tell me that put my hands behind my back?
Sir.
There was a report that I stole something.
Turn around.
You just said, hold on.
Stop, Dick. Stop.
I can get my phone out.
Stop.
Wait a minute. Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands?
Hey,
why are you
stop.
putting your hands?
Stop.
No.
Stop.
What?
You're gonna get
Why are you
tased.
putting
Stop.
your hands on me?
Stop.
Why are you putting your hands on me?
Stop. Stop resisting.
You are
Stop.
attacking me.
Stop resisting.
Call some vehicle prowling. You match the description.
Stop
Oh,
resisting.
black guy vehicle prowling?
You need to
Really?
chill out.
Stop.
Over a black guy vehicle?
Stop.
Why are you trying to take me down? Oh, my right.
Stop talking and stop fighting, or we will use force.
You're using force now.
Stop.
We haven't even started.
Oh, and I tell you. Yes, John.
Stop.
Record this.
Additional units.
Why are you detaining me?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why are you detaining
You
me?
match the description of a vehicle prowl suspect. At this time, you're being detained.
Detained for what?
What did he do?
What did I do?
Stop.
I just told you.
What did he do?
I didn't
You're
do
a vehicle
anything.
prowl suspect.
I'm not a vehicle.
Stop resisting. Okay. Okay. You're under arrest for obstruction.
Obstructing what? Obstructing what? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Get on your stomach.
Stop resisting. You're gonna get tased again. Roll over.
Vehicle prowl suspect.
I work here. I just got out of work. Going to my bike. And you approach me.
You're gonna get tased again. Stop. Roll over on your stomach.
Get on your stomach.
For what?
Roll over on your
Why are
stomach.
you detaining
Dude,
me?
you are causing your own problems right now.
You are causing my problem.
You would have been done by now if you just talked to me. No,
I told him my rights.
you're fighting us. I told you.
My rights. Why are you?
Just stay
Stop
down.
resisting.
Just wait for the other guys to get here.
Other units, pick it up. We've got one resisting.
The Supreme Court of the United States has established guidelines regarding the use of anonymous tips by law enforcement. According to the landmark 1983 case Illinois v. Gates, the court introduced the totality of the circumstances test. This test is pivotal in determining whether an anonymous tip provides enough reliability to justify actions such as issuing an arrest warrant. In the Gates case, the officers didn't directly witness any crime, but the Supreme Court found the anonymous tip reliable because police confirmed several details it mentioned. This decision, made in 1983, established that an anonymous tip, when corroborated by police, could justify reasonable suspicion. 7 years later, in another case, the court reinforced this by stating that an anonymous tip is sufficiently reliable if it accurately predicts significant details. In the 1990 case of Alabama v. White, the Supreme Court established that the reliability of an informant's tip depends on its veracity in some details, suggesting the likelihood of accuracy in other claims, such as criminal activity. This principle was reaffirmed in 2014 in Navarrete v. California. These rulings primarily concerned cases involving anonymous tips. Regarding Mrs. Brunel's case, Her non-anonymous status and the accuracy of her description of Mr. Domino and his actions suggest the Clarkston officer had reasonable suspicion to engage with him. However, the pivotal issue arose when Officer Lures failed to de-escalate the situation or foster constructive dialogue, instead accusing Mr. Domino of theft and issuing commands.
Clarkston 108. Also, if you could have somebody contact RP and see if she's still on scene. Copy. Yep. Let's get him on the side. Just stay on your side, okay?
No.
You got a wallet on you?
Yep.
You got ID?
Yep.
Where's it at?
It's in my wallet.
Where's your wallet at?
It's in my pocket.
Which pocket?
And unless you need to take me out.
Right now you're under arrest for obstruction and resisting arrest.
What arrest for what? Arresting me for
we're
what?
We're not going to argue right now.
Arresting me for what is the problem?
Let's get him out of here.
Yeah, what you arresting me for?
Stand up, man.
That's first. Obstructing justice. Obstructing what? Huh? Obstructing what? Getting on my own bike? Getting on my own motorcycle?
Everything's being audio and video recorded.
That's good. Because it'll be good for the lawsuit.
All right, I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Get this off of here.
Get the keys out the bike.
Secure. All right. Put him in your car and transport. That way I can get everything else done here.
Clark, come on, wait. Have a minute to meet us at the jail.
All right, come on.
Emergency alert and phone call. You're being recorded on the vehicle.
Lowers 119.
You want to find the plates attached to them if you want verbals or not.
You can go with him.
When you're ready, the medics just checked out.
I'm getting there. I got it, man.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
Mr. Domino opposes Officer Lures' attempt to take his hand, and a struggle breaks out. Mr. Domino is tasered many times before being brought under control and put in handcuffs. The police speak with Mrs. Drill and search Mr. Domino's bag after putting him into their patrol car. Officer Lures suggests Mr. Domino could have clarified his actions but Mr. Domino lacked sufficient information during the initial encounter to understand why police contacted him. While Officer Lures mentioned a report about Mr. Domino looking at cars, he also accused him of theft, which likely confused Mr. Domino. Only 32 seconds elapsed from initial contact to Officer Lures ordering Mr. Domino to put his hands behind his back. Officer Lures did not attempt to verify details from the 911 call and shifted the stop's focus to Mr. Domino's refusal to identify himself rather than the alleged crime. In Washington state, police officers are currently mandated to undergo only 2 hours of de-escalation training annually. This minimal requirement, while supplemented by additional training in some states, underscores a critical gap in preparedness nationwide. The California Commission on Peace Officer Standards and Training recently addressed this issue by publishing the De-Escalation Strategies and Techniques Manual earlier this year. This manual provides comprehensive guidance on fundamental de-escalation principles, equipping law enforcement with essential tools to navigate and mitigate potentially volatile situations. Giving the suspect a voice by listening to their concerns is one tactic the guideline proposes, and it makes it clear that officers should try to understand before trying to be understood. The handbook also emphasizes that, although an officer may be injured by a lack of control, an excessive amount of control, especially when it is unnecessary or unjustified, may incite animosity or result in a complaint. In this instance, the manual emphasizes that resorting to physical force for convenience should generally be avoided in favor of employing de-escalation techniques, even if they require more time but yield the same desired outcome. The Officer Lures' immediate response to Mr. Domino's passive resistance was to use force, leading to a physical confrontation. Officer Lures failed to attempt to understand Mr. Domino's perspective or offer him a chance to explain his actions. Had Officer Lures taken time to clarify his reasons for approaching Mr. Domino, the outcome might have differed.
Hi. Are you Jody?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your ID with you?
I do. I'm over here.
Okay.
Mom.
Okay. Is that the male that you saw? Okay. Can you get me video? Male that came to this bike, everything that he did. He's an employee. We've got a witness that saw him going into cars, and we just fought and tased him. So
right there.
That bike, male come to it. Where did he walk? Which cars?
The car that he got into is clear on the other end.
Okay. So you saw one male walking from all the way over there?
Clear over to here.
And that's the male that we talked to?
Yeah, I watched him.
Okay.
He got into 3 doors of that car, and then he just walked away and came clear over here. So I thought, well, that's not right.
Okay.
But you say it's your car.
19's on scene with the RP.
I'm Brad Peters' mom.
Okay, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Just so you know, everything's being recorded.
Oh, okay. So what did he say when you...
He wouldn't say anything to me. How many cars did he look at?
Just the one.
Just the one.
Like one car, far.
Like my pickup would be
a gray Chevy Aveo is registered.
Clarkston 119, run an attach one. $119, run and attach one.
A study conducted by researchers at Ohio University has meticulously tracked cases of non-federal sworn law enforcement officers who faced criminal charges between 2005 and 2014. Led by Dr. Stinson, the study is part of a comprehensive investigation funded by a grant from the National Institute of Justice, focusing on police crime across the United States. Dr. Stinson, recently appointed principal investigator, has compiled extensive data revealing alarming trends in officer arrests. According to their findings, more than 10,000 cases of officer arrests were analyzed during the study period. According to Washington state law, specifically Washington Code 9A.72.02020, individuals can be charged with first-degree perjury if they knowingly make a false statement under oath in an official proceeding. This includes instances where a person swears to tell the truth as required by law but deliberately provides false information. Law enforcement officers are not exempt if they testify under oath that their reports are accurate and it is later proven they lied. They too can be prosecuted under this statute. Mr. Domino was arrested and charged with resisting arrest and obstructing a law enforcement officer. After a brief period, he was released. Clarkston Police Chief Joel Hastings mentioned that an internal investigation was underway. He also stated his reluctance to pursue legal action against the department, instead opting to engage in discussions with the Clarkston Police Department on improving protocols for such encounters. Following these events, Mr. Domino declined the prosecution's offer and decided to proceed with his case. Additionally, he initiated a civil claim against the city seeking damages totaling $5 million torque.
Copy. Hey, Frim. So you saw him get into one car and then walk across the parking lot?
So say like my pickup was right here, that car would have been right there facing me. So side, got in that door, came around this way, got in the driver's door, then got in the back. And there was a car right next to him, so he's holding his keys, but he never used the key on anything. It was all unlocked. And then I couldn't tell if he grabbed anything.
He just wouldn't talk to you?
No, and then he started, like, he was just super agitated, super, I don't have to tell you my name. I'm like, listen, man, so right now you're being detained, and he got all jacked up, and so I'm like, okay, turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'm going to detain you. No. And then once Rabbit got here, he reached into his pocket real fast, and we went hands-on at that point and sort of danced around with him because he's a big dude like this for a while. And then finally he wrapped his arm around me, and I had my taser out already, and I tased him, and we took him down and finally got him cuffed, but we fought with him the whole time. So all he had to do was talk.
Yeah, if you would have said that's my car, it could have been done in 2 seconds.
Okay, you can just fill this out and drop it off at TV, or have Brad drop it off for us, whatever works for you. As soon as you can. I'm not sure yet.
So what did he say when...
He wouldn't say anything. I don't know anything, so still get everything figured out.
In reviewing Officer Lure's actions, it is evident he neglected crucial responsibilities essential to public safety. His failure to employ de-escalation techniques, conduct a thorough investigation, and accurately report events are troubling lapses. Such actions not only erode community trust, but also risk exacerbating tensions in police-community relations, a critical issue in maintaining societal harmony. Mr. Domino's case, it is important to consider several legal principles under U.S. criminal law. Despite Mr. Domino's initial physical resistance to Officer Lure's, he subsequently sought to defend himself in court without legal representation, arguing against the criminal charges levied against him. This action underscores his attempt to exercise his legal rights, albeit without formal legal training. On December 4, 2020, YouTuber and First Amendment auditor Brent McCain was filming at the Houston County Justice Center in Crockett, Texas. Mr. McCain was openly carrying a pistol on his hip while standing on the outskirts of the parking lot. Shortly after he began recording, Deputy Cody English and Deputy Rocky Hotch from the Houston County Sheriff's Office confronted and detained him. Sergeant Lorenzo Simpson soon arrived and took over the situation.
But also, when you're on our property,
it's public property.
A legitimate complaint, then that kind of puts it suspicious.
May I ask you this? Am I doing anything illegal?
Activity.
Is suspicious activity?
Actually, it's not an actual offense. It's a complaint and it's a investigation. That's why we say we investigate. And so that's why we ask you for what your name is. And we're not telling you that you can't film. You're right. You got every right in the world to go out and film, whatever. As long as you're not violating nobody's rights, you're not creating a disturbance, causing problems and stuff, hey, that's one thing. But, and our concern and our safety coming in at is because, like I just explained to you, we've had so many complaints and we've had so many threats on our lives. We've had all those threats on our life, and then all of a sudden we get someone here on the property with a firearm. We don't know, and we come out and we come to talk to you respectfully and ask you who you are. Why are you walking around the property with a firearm? Because honestly, most people that do that, they're either police or they're special investigators, or they actually have a license to carry. Now, if you'll notice, guards over there, it's illegal to carry a firearm on this property, license or not.
On the property?
Yes, sir. Unless you actually are a peace officer.
Yeah, in the parking lot, it's illegal.
It is illegal.
I don't think so.
Well, you don't have to think so. I'm telling you so. It's posted.
It's posted on the building. It's inside the building.
Well, either way,
it's not on the parking lot.
As I explained to you.
Mr. McCain questioned whether suspicion constitutes a felony or a misdemeanor. However, as frequently discussed on episodes of ATA, officers do not require suspicion of a specific crime to initiate a detainment. This principle is rooted in the landmark Supreme Court case Terry v. Ohio 1968. The Terry v. Ohio decision established that police officers can stop and frisk individuals based on reasonable suspicion of criminal activity. This is a lower threshold than probable cause which is needed for an arrest. The Terry case involved an Ohio downtown police officer who saw 3 strangely behaving males on a street corner. The officer later stated that he believed the males were scouting the establishment for a possible robbery after witnessing them alternately peering through windows. After stopping the 3 males and identifying himself as a law enforcement officer, the officer patted down each suspect on the outside. The officer felt a bulge in one of the men's pockets during the pat-down, and sure enough, it was a gun. After seizing the firearm, the officer frisked the other 2 individuals and discovered another revolver. The 2 individuals found in possession of the firearms faced charges of carrying concealed weapons, which they ultimately lost. The arrestees claimed that their Fourth Amendment rights had been violated since they had been searched without a warrant, and they took their case all the way to the Supreme Court.
You know, it's suspicious activity and we have a right to conduct an investigation and ask you at this time and point who you are, because like I said, we didn't say you threatened our lives.
All right.
Everybody that called us, you think they told us who they are? We don't know who they are, so we don't know if it was you. We don't know if it was somebody else. We have no idea, so that's why at this point we have a right to investigate and find out who you are.
Your ID.
Failure to cooperate with us.
That's not illegal either, is it?
It creates a bigger problem than we have to have. That makes sense? I mean, like I said, we come to you respectfully, and we come out here raising a cane at you.
I understand that.
We come out here pointing firearms at you.
I understand that.
We come out here threatening you. Who you are. Why are you actually walking around the property with a firearm? Because like I said, we done had hundreds of calls threatening our lives. We don't know out from Eve who's calling. And like I said, we don't know if it's you or not. And so that's why we want to find out who you are, make sure that you have an actual right to. So that's
where's your sheriff?
Our sheriff he's in a meeting. He's tied up in a meeting.
Well, if this is raised enough of your concern to detain me, wouldn't you think that I'd like to speak with the sheriff, please, sir?
Well, I'm a shift supervisor.
But you're not the sheriff?
So, no, I'm not the sheriff, but
right.
Through his authority, I have the same powers. In his powers, I have the authority, and to come out here and talk to you just as they do. And I know you see TV. I mean, people do this stuff all the time for YouTube purposes. people do it for their own benefit or their own whatever.
After turning down the suspect's attempt to have the guns suppressed as evidence, the Supreme Court went on to create the modern standard for reasonable suspicion. The court agreed that officers shouldn't be limited to only opening investigations when they have sufficient evidence to make an arrest. It also pointed out that even though none of the suspect's actions were explicitly unlawful, the encounter itself merited an investigation when all the details were considered. The court found that in justifying the particular intrusion, the police officer must be able to point to specific and articulable facts which, taken together with rational inferences from those facts, reasonably warrant that intrusion. In light of the Terry ruling, it's important to understand the legal framework surrounding police stops and searches. According to this landmark Supreme Court decision, if an officer observes behavior that reasonably suggests criminal activity might be occurring, they are permitted to detain the individual briefly to investigate further. This means that law enforcement officers do not need concrete evidence of a specific crime. Reasonable suspicion based on observable behavior is sufficient. The purpose of this section is to draw attention to the fact that authorities have the authority to detain citizens solely based on the suspicion that they are acting suspiciously, even if such behavior is perfectly lawful. We will address the legality of Mr. McCain's detention in a moment. Sergeant Lorenzo informed Mr. McCain that possessing a firearm on the premises is against the law. Mr. McCain respectfully expressed his disagreement. It's important to note that Texas laws govern the carrying of firearms, with specific regulations on open carry dependent on various factors including how the firearm is carried and where it is displayed. In Texas, carrying a handgun in public without the proper conditions can lead to serious legal trouble. According to subsection 2A of Texas Penal Code 46.02, it is an offense for an individual to carry a handgun intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly, unless they are on their own premises, on premises under their control, or inside or en route to a motor vehicle or watercraft they own or control. This law aims to regulate when and where weapons can be carried, including certain exceptions for handguns in vehicles and watercraft under specific circumstances. Notably, subsection B1 of this code provides an important exception for citizens who are licensed to carry handguns. This means that individuals like Mr. McCain, who has obtained the necessary license, are legally allowed to carry their handguns under these regulated conditions.
I don't understand why, because if you ask me in my honest opinion, why create a problem when there isn't a problem?
Well, how did I create a problem? I walked through here. I was about to walk out the other way when these gentlemen approached me.
We don't know if you, are you a serial killer? Are you a rapist? Or are you a convicted felon?
How do I know your history?
Are you a...
How do I know his history?
Been incarcerated before any of that? You don't.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let me see your ID, I'll show you my ID.
I don't have a problem showing you my ID. You see my ID?
So,
it's your turn.
okay, all right. So,
hey, it's your turn.
The last name, last number, letter of my first name is T.
Like I just showed you mine. You asked?
I asked for your driver's license.
I comply with your request.
I did say and then I said.
So,
and then
I showed you my ID.
You agreed.
And you agreed to that. So that tells me that if you're not going to be a man of your word, then we don't need to continue to talk. You know who I am.
I'm going to put this down here, okay?
I don't know who you are, Adam, for me.
All right. So are you paranoid?
No contact, Shawnee County.
According to the Texas Penal Code 46.03, there are stringent restrictions on carrying firearms in certain locations. For instance, firearms are strictly forbidden in government court premises or offices used by the court, as well as in correctional facilities. This includes places like the Houston County Justice Center, which serves dual roles as a courtroom and a correctional facility. In the context of Texas law, Mr. McCain emphasized that Code 46.03 refers to Texas Penal Code 46.035 for the definition of premises, which explicitly confines it to a building or a portion thereof. It explicitly excludes any public or private driveway, street, sidewalk, walkway, parking lot, parking garage, or other parking area from this definition. In reporting on the situation, it's important to clarify the legal nuances involved. The Justice Center has the authority to prohibit firearms within its premises, including the building itself. However, under Texas law, individuals are permitted to carry firearms in public parking areas adjacent to buildings. This means that Mr. McCain's action of carrying a firearm in the Justice Center's parking lot is legally permissible. While Mr. McCain disagrees with Sergeant Simpson, he obediently obeys when the sergeant tells him that he will disarm him for their mutual safety. If the officers had satisfied the criterion of reasonable suspicion that was covered earlier in this episode, the sergeant's decision to disarm Mr. McCain would have been lawful. In the Terry case, the court addressed the issue of when police officers can conduct a stop and frisk on individuals suspected of being armed and dangerous. The ruling emphasizes that officers, when facing circumstances where they reasonably believe someone is armed and poses a threat to themselves or others, should have the authority to investigate further. This authority is crucial for ensuring public safety and preventing potential harm. In legal terms, the legitimacy of actions such as detainment and disarming hinges on whether law enforcement reasonably perceives a threat. If a court determines that threats to officers were ongoing, actions taken by Sergeant Simpson could be deemed lawful under statutes governing public safety and officer protection. Upon verifying Mr. McCain's handgun license, a critical step in such scenarios, compliance with legal carrying requirements was confirmed, resolving potential legal concerns. They generally handled the encounter with Mr. McCain well, albeit with a misunderstanding of the authority under Code 46.03. The deputies conducted a calm and legitimate investigation, ultimately releasing Mr. McCain without arrest or citation. The exchange of information appeared lawful, respecting Mr. McCain's rights, with the acquisition of reasonable suspicion being pivotal.
You really do. You asked to be spoken to.
Sir, could you take your hand off your weapon, please?
You really do.
It's threatening to me.
I think that's just your hallucination or your opinion.
So you got my name. He's running my information.
So you hang tight just a minute, Mr. McCain, okay? But now I will tell you this: for our safety and your safety, I'm gonna remove your weapon from you.
No, there's absolutely no reason for you to remove my weapon.
Now, like I just told you, for my safety and your safety, I am going to remove your weapon from you.
Oh, we've been talking. We've been speaking.
And I'm just facing a conflict. I'm gonna remove your weapon safely, and I'm gonna actually place it over here until we find out anything different. Okay?
Thank you.
So why don't you answer our questions then?
Because
I feel safe, not safe, but you're not answering that question.
Because I've done nothing wrong.
Yes, you
I'm sorry? What was that?
have. I don't have to answer your questions.
No, you don't.
That's what you're saying.
But you're a public servant.
Yes, sir, and we're detaining you. So yes, sir.
All right, so if I'm clear, why is he still holding on to my weapon there?
He's actually talking to the sheriff, and the sheriff told us to give him the gun, and everything came back clear, so...
Yes, sir.
I'm going to place your weapon back in your holster. Thank you for your cooperation, sir. You have a good day.
Well, you have a good one, too.
Thank you, sir.
That's okay, thank you.
All right. Sir?
May I have your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Simpson. Badge number 5125.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you.
My name's Deputy English, badge number 5136.
And you, sir.
Deputy Rocky Ho, 5145.
Thank you.
Mr. McCain's respectful and composed demeanor deserves recognition. He actively engaged in a peaceful and constructive dialogue with the deputies, effectively balancing his compliance with the assertion of his constitutional rights. It's important to note that Mr. McCain was unaware of any alleged threats to the department prior to initiating his audit. According to U.S. criminal law, none of Mr. McCain's actions constituted illegality. After conversing with Mr. McCain, it became evident that he possesses a deep understanding of his rights and the appropriate methods to exercise them without escalating tensions. Through this video, we hope that you have not only become aware of the issue of police corruption in the United States, but also felt the spirit of unity and determination in promoting fairness and transparency in society. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to continue following the latest content from us on the Cops Quiz channel. Goodbye and see you again soon.